Hi, this is Joel from For the Win podcast. Just here to talk about some VGA stuff. We recorded an episode last night, so I wasn't really able to do too much research. But as you all know, the VGAs were last night, or whenever, since you were watching this. So I was watching the VGAs just before we recorded, and there's this thing called the Phantom Pain. I don't know if you guys watched, but it's kind of interesting. I was really excited. It looked like a whole new IP. You got this studio Moby Dick coming out of nowhere, making this really good-looking game. It's kind of suspicious in the first place. But when you start to watch it, you realize there's a lot of Metal Gear Solid built in here. So I'm watching. I keep watching it. I'm waiting for the ending. You know, this big Metal Gear announcement. But no, then across the screen comes Phantom Pain. And I was a little disappointed, but at the same time kind of excited for this game. And we recorded, we got that done, didn't really talk anything too much about it. Then afterwards, we rewatched it, and I showed another buddy, John, part of the podcast, the video, and the first thing he said, too, was that looks exactly like Snake. Didn't think anything about it, had a couple beers, went to bed. Woke up this morning, internet everywhere. So, I want to do a quick little breakdown for you on what everybody already knows and then add my 2 cents because that's what YouTube's for. First thing is first is the Phantom Pain is an actual not sickness, but it's something that actually happens whenever you lose a limb. So that might not be the name of the game. It might just be something they're throwing in there at you. Plus, once you go to the Moby Dick site, not much there on the site at all. For being kind of a pretty big game, especially a game announcement, you think they'd have more information out there. No, nothing. Pretty much just a homepage. Hey, we're here to make games. And then the About Us is kind of interesting. What it is the name of the CEO is Joakim Morgren. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But if you move the letters around of Joakim, it spells Kojima. And we all know Kojima likes to move letters around. He's done it multiple times before. So, not to mention, you kind of look around the site. The site originally had, you click on the Watch Trailer tab, and I don't want to put too much on here because a lot of it's getting blacklisted and taken down really quickly. Even on the site, it is now switched to coming soon for the trailer for the game. So, I don't know if they realize, I guess they didn't realize that this was going to be as big as it was, and as obvious as it was. So there's that there. One of the big things people have caught is whenever they showed the name Phantom Pain, the Phantom Pain, there's little like notches above it. And if you put the word Metal Gear 5 on it, it fits in perfectly. Not completely a stretch, because when you look at it, it actually is pretty good. So that's kind of everything that everybody's kind of noticed so far, but I've been watching the video over and over and over and over and over again because I'm a huge Metal Gear fan, and I've realized a lot of hidden stuff inside there because I'm kind of curious. Okay, it's obvious a Metal Gear game, but which one is it? Who are you going to play as? That's what I want to know. So, been doing a lot of research, thinking, sitting on the toilet, and I've come to a couple different conclusions which kind of mix up. I don't know which one is which because it could be Big Boss, it could be Snake, but the thing is, it looks a lot like Big Boss. Before you all go crazy here, I know it looks like Big Boss, but I read into things. First thing is the hook. This kind of, I'm kind of wondering when it takes place. It's got to be after Metal Gear 4 then, right? But, spoiler alert, turn it off now, when Big Boss dies 6 different times in the Metal Gear 4, you assume it's the last time. It kind of looks like the last time at the end of 4. So, I'm wondering when is this taking place? It's got to take place after, right? No. Because when you watch a lot of the video, you start to see things like, if you can find the video, watch at the very end. If you pause it at the very end of the video, it looks like Psycho Mantis at the end of it. So unless they're reusing bosses, which they tend to make different versions, but this looks a lot like Psycho Mantis. So I'm wondering if it takes place leading up to Metal Gear 5, or Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation 1. Especially because it's not that old of a looking Big Boss, so you kind of got that too. Another thing is his eye. You get one really good glimpse at the end of the video of his eye was taken out. Well, Big Boss lost his eye years ago. So why is this now? Which kind of makes me wonder if it's Solid Snake maybe. But huge stretch if it is. So yeah, a lot of rumors, speculatives, going around the internet there. A lot of people jumping to it. They get Kojima gets questioned about it. Konami's getting questioned. There's like, no, guess you have to see. Well, we know we're not dumb. So that's kind of my 2 cents on it. I like seeing it because it looked like Psycho Mantis in the video. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. The hook was what really kind of throws me off a little bit because if it is taking place before Metal Gear 4, I mean, I hate those storylines. Oh, you lost a hand, now you have it back. That's too Star Wars for me. So definitely check out, it's the site I'm looking at is mobydickstudio.se. That's going to take you right to their site, and that's going to show pretty much dead obvious. It's just thrown together. Not to mention, someone found that the site was only made like 2 weeks ago, or 2 months ago, or something like that, which a game trailer like that has been in development for a very long time. So definitely looks like it's running on the Fox engine as well. So that's about it. I'm Joel from For the Win. Leave your comments below. This is our first video, so leave them. Or send us emails at questions@forthewinpod.com. Check our website out, forthewinpod.com, and let us know what you think. Take it easy.